All in one electrifying spot. It's the new hot spot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that legendary Hard Rock energy, the wait is over. Hard Rock Casino Tajon is now open. This is how SoCal plays.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA sports talk.
I trained my chat GPT to address me as Mace, M-A-S-E, Mace. Okay. When I put a message, please refer to me as Mace.
You're good enough. You're strong enough.
Yeah.
And gosh darn it,
People like me.
people like you.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
It's time for your first chance to react to tonight's Lakers game.
It's time for the Lakers postgame show tonight.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Lakers Jazz from Salt Lake City is the final. Game 26 of the NBA season is in the books from Utah.
Lakers basketball is a final.
877-710 ESPN.
This is the Lakers postgame show.
Tipping off now.
Here's Beto Duran.
Wow, what a game in Utah as the Lakers. How do I describe this? Did they win? Did they survive? Did they escape? I mean, you know what? I want you, the callers, to help me out tonight because I'm looking at my notes I have written down. And welcome to the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. We're on the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube page also. And if you're looking at us for the first time, we are in a different studio. Let me give you some behind the scenes right now. Of course, we're going to talk about the Lakers. But let me tell you this. I know if you listen to 710, you know Chris Morales always talks about how we do a lot of things here at this station. And some of you guys say, Chris, you're just blowing over the proportion, blah, blah, blah. No. Tonight, it was a full-on army here at 710 ESPN Los Angeles. On 710, we had the Laker game. Also running out of our studio, the main studio where you would see the shows, we had the Rams game. Sam Batesh was running the Kings game. We also had USC women's basketball going on. 4 different sporting events coming out of one central hub here in Los Angeles, and great job by everybody behind the scenes. And there's going to be a lot of stuff going on, but I want to make sure I say that out there right now. So if you're wondering why on the YouTube chat it looks like I'm in a dungeon right now, because I kind of am, because I don't know how to turn on this ring light that's next to me. Maybe I'll figure that out. But thank you so much for everybody for the patience, and we will take your calls, 877-710-ESPN. So great job by everybody behind the scenes, and Chris and Bergman and everybody that made it happen, because it sounded flawless. And if I'm just sitting in the dark by myself and that's the biggest complaint, fantastic. But let's get on to the game here. I need some help here. Because, again, on my notes that I write down, that first quarter I wrote ugly. Second quarter I wrote uglier. And then I don't even know why I wrote this one down. I just have a big why. This is my second quarter notes. Why? And then question mark, question mark, question mark. That was about the defense. Because defense was a question mark. This game, I need some help describing it. So when you're calling in the postgame show, 877-710-ESPN, before you get into your rant or your complaint or your positive, whatever it is, tell me what you feel that this game was. Was it a win? Was it ugly? Was it disappointing? Was it crazy? Was it, what the? Was it a bunch of curse words? And you know what? Every single descriptive thing that you're going to have about this game fits. Luka Dončić with a triple-double. But it is also frustrating. Jake LaRavia, Vanderbilt, and Marcus Smart, X on the defense. Real good outing from them. LeBron was solid. But damn it, how the heck are you giving up 135 points to the Utah Jazz? And Ireland even said it in the second half. It felt like a loss, and it really did start feeling like it. But then, how do you get this win? Because Utah is a team that's full of young guys that are still trying to figure their way around the NBA. And the free throws. Lakers shot 39 free throws. Utah shot 47. They were 66% from the free throw line. If they hit any kind of free throws, they win this game. So I don't know how to feel about this one, especially considering how they played against the Suns the other night. Yeah, Utah's always a quirky place to play, always a kind of a up and down. You're like trying to get kind of rhythm, but you don't have rhythm. Just weird. How are you feeling tonight, Laker fans? Your team is now 19-7 on the season. They come home, take on the Clippers on Saturday. Always a voice of reason for us here. Let's go out to the phone lines. Our good friend Walrus in Encino. Maybe the teacher can calm us down. Walrus, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
What's up, Beto? What's up, Funch? Yeah, man, ugly win for sure. Funch and I were talking about it. It's concerning, how many points they were giving up in previous game. I was with Funch. Yeah, Dylan Brooks lost that game, but that stupid move of his against LeBron. But no, you know what? Look, man, wins are wins. Honestly, like with this team right now, they have issues on defense. But ultimately, it's about winning the game. And they managed to, keep the turnovers down. They only gave up 7 points off of 7 turnovers. That's pretty good, man. Points in the paint, they were plus 16. That's a nice vista in the paint, okay? What are you going to do? They hit their free throws. I said to Funch, and it's true. Right now, you take a look at this game, the free throws that the Jazz missed. I mean, that is as much of a reason why they lost the game as anything else. So it's a win. And they just need to, keep stacking these. It's really that simple. And, yeah, last point, Luka Dončić, man. Yeah, you said it. You took the words out of my mouth. All those threes he jacks up. If every other time, Beto, he thinks about shooting that sort of three, if he would just take it down to the paint, man, like this 45-point game would have been maybe 50, 55 points. But 45, 11, 14, 5 steals, only turned it over once. He was a -5, but, man, like those numbers are just extraordinary, So he's amazing. I'm glad that Trudell got to thank him for getting that bike on TV. That was a nice moment. Anyways, guys, it's always great talking with you. Great show. Way to be doing it down there, man. All 4 the broadcast. That's incredible, Beto. Amazing work. Have a great night, and as always, go Lake Show.
Walrus and Encino always coming in. You talk about the points of the paint. 58-42 advantage for the Lakers, and points of the paint all season long, sponsored by Vista Paint, just like how he said. For nearly 70 years, Vista Paint has delivered on color, coverage, and service built for the hustle and bustle of California. Vista Paint, contractor trusted and always ready. Corey in Silver Lake, you're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Corey? All right, Corey. Going what?
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, there you go. What's up, Corey? Sorry about that.
It's my first time calling.
Oh, what's up, Corey? What do you got?
Yeah, I just have a question. I mean, do you think JJ's plan is for the Lakers to sort of just sleep on defense and put all the energy towards offense?
Yeah, actually it is. JJ has talked a lot about how he favors the offensive side. And Corey, appreciate the phone call. That's part of the reason why Jared Vanderbilt didn't play for those 10 games. Jared Vanderbilt can play you some defense, but he can't shoot for you. And right now, Jared Vanderbilt is playing out of necessity. You have Austin Reeves out. You have DeAndre Ayton out. You have other players that are out. And Vanderbilt did hit a 3. He did. He hit a 3. I got to shut up about that because I've been saying don't shoot any threes. But Jared Vanderbilt gets you the 11 rebounds. Is disruptive on the defensive side. The problem with the Lakers isn't the offense. They're going to score. And J.J. Redick has talked about wanting to push the ball, wanting to get the points out there. And you're going to get the best team on his eyes to go and put the effort out on the offensive side. And if you're sacrificing the defense, so be it. But you cannot be this bad. You cannot miss assignments this much. You cannot leave wide open threes over and over and over. And against a young team like Utah, who doesn't know how to close out, who doesn't know how to hit free throws, it's going to get away with. It's going to be easier to win. But against better teams, you're not going to get away with it. That's what I'm trying to say. Against good teams, this will get exposed, a defensive like this. All right. LeBron James was excellent. Luka was excellent. So I'm trying to figure out, Will, who's running the board tonight, who do I want to go with for the call of the game? Surprise me right now, Will. The call of the game. Is it Which Laker player is the call of the game?
You know, can I just play it for you?
Yeah, do it.
Here is Luka. Alley-oop to Hayes! Slam dunk! Hayes with what could be the game clincher. 136-130. 51 seconds remaining.
All right, so there it is. John Ireland with the call of the game, brought to you by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline, the only number LA Trust after an accident. 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789. Coming up next, more of your phone calls. Lakers get the win in Utah, 143-135. And Luka Dončić with a triple-double. Third time in franchise history, a Lakers player recorded a triple-double with 45 or more points. Elgin Baylor, the Hall of Famer, did twice. Your call's coming up next. Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Sage Spa gift certificates fit perfectly in a stocking, especially mine. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Bowl season has begun. Bring your crew, drink some brew, catch the view at Sideline Sports Bar.
Number 2.
Mosen's Happy Hour. Half off bar bites, beer, wine, and cocktails.
And the number 1 reason.
Morongo's New Year's Eve Regency Ball. Party into the new year with $50,000 in free slot play and prizes.
Morongo, good times.
Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey, Jan from Toyota here, reminding you Toyota-thon is on. Make your holiday wishes come true with the new Camry, RAV4, Tacoma, and more. All right, let's sing it together this time. Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon, Toyota-thon is
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyota-thon ends January 5th. See your participating dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
What's going on, LA? Bethel Duran here, and Toyota-thon is officially on. Go see my friends at Northridge Toyota or Wonders Toyota for a brand new 2025 Tacoma that's ready to lease for just $87 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's what I'm rolling in. It's a perfect time for a trade-in. Your ride might be worth more than ever. Northridge Toyota, Wonders Toyota, they make it easy.
Tacoma SR 2.4-cylinder turbo rear-wheel drive, 6-foot bed extra cab, model 7162G, VIN number 3TY, JDAHN, 1STO 37657. Base excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, dealer options, and charges. $59.95 down. Payment $87. Expires 12/31/25.
Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I've never been on an e-bike.
Oh, they're great.
I think it would injure you.
I can ride a bike.
In Venice, where you live, the e-bike, you would use it all the time. You would take it over to Abbot Kinney, and you just...
What happened to pedaling? Is that not a thing
That is
anymore?
an option, but then when you get to the hill, you just hit the throttle.
Can I explain why I think you get injured? Because these things can go pretty fast.
Yeah, what's the top speed of your e-bike?
I think 35.
Right, that's dangerous, Mace.
Why are you concerned for me and not concerned for Ireland?
Because of the base plant and because of other injuries
you get hurt in any type of physical activity.
One incident and all the
No, it's not one incident.
2 incidents
It's
and
not
all
2.
of the...
Every time you participate...
5 incidents and all of the stuff.
Mason and Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. This is the Lakers postgame show.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
On 710 ESPN. Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
877-710 ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
And here comes Luka into the front court. 102-99. Luka driving to the basket. Kevin Love fouls him and he puts it up and in. And Luka can tie the game if he makes this free throw.
And Luka Dončić, tonight's player of the game, driven by your Southern California Toyota dealers. It's the Here and Now sales event, and the clock is ticking. Don't wait to grab a great deal on a new Toyota. We make it easy. Just like my crew at Northridge Toyota, Reed Malib is going to take care of me, Funchy, because next week, I'm like, Reed, the kids are back out of school, right? My son's back here, driving around a lot. The Tacoma, I love it. Love the Tacoma. But, big car. Like, Reed, what you got for me? I said, Beto, my friend, I got you a hybrid. Next week, Funchy, we got the Camry hybrid. So we're going to be all
Let me know how that is.
Yeah, so
I have a Camry, but it's not a hybrid.
Next Tuesday, I'm going to go pick up the Camry Hybrid. We're going to be rolling. He said it's fully loaded, too. So he's
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm going to check it out when he bring it to the studio.
Yeah. And, of course, Lakers are rolling right now. They get to win 143-135. And we're going to get back up to your phone calls. And let me just say, the YouTube chat, y'all hilarious. I am not being held hostage inside this studio. I did figure out how to turn on this ring light. I am not asking for help here. I'm good. This is fine. And this is the studio where Greg Bergman does the Blue Review. This is also the studio where Sam Batesh does Kings Talk. In the main studio, Travis and Sua are probably messing with Rams fans right now because
they got first billing.
But the Rams fans are probably lit right now. They are upset. And because it's a Rams road game, there is no live stream of the post-game show. So before everybody gets all crazy in the YouTube chat, we're happy here. Lakers, Rams, Kings, and USC women's basketball all ran at the same time on the ESPN LA app. Fantastic work with everybody behind the scenes. Man, it's a lot going on. All right, let's get back out to the phone lines. And we have, and this is, behind full discrepancy here, full show and everything. I don't have a phone screen in front of me. So how do I find out who we're talking to? Funch text me. So that's right now. I'm looking at my phone because Funch just texted me that we're going to go to Chuck from Tarzana. You're on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, Chuck?
Hey, Beto, how you doing? You know what? I'm going to mention a name tonight that I've never mentioned before, but I've always kind of liked him, and that's Maxi Kleber.
Mm-hmm.
You know, remember a few years ago when the Lakers were playing Dallas and Maxi hit that three-pointer that turned the 2-point deficit into a 1-point victory at the buzzer?
Yeah. I like Maxi Kleber, but he's dealing with back issues.
Yeah, well, he hasn't been healthy much, since we got him last year. But, I like him. I remember that clutch shot. It was on St. Patrick's Day a few years ago.
Yeah, Maxi will be good for him if he can knock down his shot. And I know that he's been getting more run from J.J. Redick. Chuck, as always, appreciate the phone call. Maxi Kleber out with the lumbar issue. He's going to get reevaluated later on. We'll see what's going on. Also, Austin Reeves will be reevaluated later on. So you had no Austin Reeves. You had no DeAndre Ayton with the elbow. You had no Gabe Vincent also dealing with the back issue. So maybe that's why Gabe Vincent hasn't been playing well. He's been playing through pain, and we've been getting on him. But again, if you're on the floor, I don't want to hear about any kind of injuries you got going on. If you're hurt, stay on the bench. If you're on the floor, you have to contribute. And you know who contributed tonight really well? Jared Vanderbilt. Jared Vanderbilt, again, I have not been the biggest fan of him shooting. Should Jared Vanderbilt have been gone for 10 games? No. Can he offer you value on the defensive side? Absolutely. And Jared Vanderbilt, when he gets in there, he's disruptive. He forces the issue on the defensive side. Jared Vanderbilt with 25 minutes of action tonight. You have to tell me that moving forward, J.J. Redick has to find a way for Vanderbilt to get 10 to 15 minutes off the bench. All right? He had 11 boards tonight. And even if he didn't get involved in a play, he does something away from the ball that can force the other team to worry about him. Offensively, they're going to leave him wide open. We know that. But give you 10, 12, 15 minutes right there. You had Vanderbilt with Smart and LaRavia. I like that mix. I like that mix that they had at times. AJ in Long Beach, on the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN. What's up, AJ?
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm a little disappointed in our free throw shooting. I played at the highest level of church league basketball, and if we miss free throws,
wait, hold on. AJ, let me get this right though. You played high level church league. Are we talking like the top where you had to pay and you had a tithe, or like did you get a donation? Did you get like what kind? What are we talking about? How high?
No, I was recruited by the Pope, Monomo. Come on.
Oh wait, well, hold on, because we know that the Pope right now, he's a big White Sox fan. So is it the current Pope or is it Pope John Paul? Are you old or are you young?
No, I'm 22.
Oh, you're 22. So the new Pope got you. Okay. Now, when he called you, do you get a trip to the Vatican when you get recruited?
No.
Oh, come on! And have you ever been to the Vatican? Because if you play the highest level of church league, you know that when you go to the Vatican, they have a basketball court there, right?
Huh? No, I don't know nothing about that.
See, then you're lying, bro. You didn't play the top level. You're probably like mid-level, bro. You're probably mid-level church league. Come on now. You probably played on the 8-foot court of the church league, right?
No.
Okay,
right, but let me ask you something though.
No, you're gonna call me and talk about you playing church league, and you want to ask me a question? Come on, why? Why am I gonna let you keep on talking? Get rid of this guy.
Okay,
come on, man.
Wow.
What?
He had some guts to call him about the church league. Jeez.
Well, I mean, first of all, he had a terrible voice. He was trying to change his voice right there, right? No 22-year-old sounds like that. And then you're gonna say, "I play the highest level of church league." Okay, right? And then of course the Pope didn't call him, bro.
He didn't know who the Pope was.
Well, when I threw John Paul at him, he was
like, who? Huh?
But there is a basketball court at the Vatican.
Really?
Yeah.
You also know that there's one in space, or no, the Matterhorn at Disneyland.
The Matterhorn?
Yeah, there's one basketball court inside the Matterhorn.
Oh, at the Matterhorn, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, man. Ah, well, the Vatican City does not have a public court, but there's facilities around the Vatican grounds where there is a basketball court. How do I know that? Because I saw it when I went there a couple years ago. So, yes, AJ in Long Beach. And he wants to ask a question after that? All right. First of all, as a father who coached CYO basketball, Catholic youth, I know what's going on. That kind of night, Punchy. That kind of night. Punch, who do we got next, bro? I don't know what's going on here with the phone call.
We have G-Man from Burbank.
Oh,
G-Man.
What's happening, G-Man? You know, the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
What's up, Beto?
Yes.
The way you handled that clown on the last call is epic, and it's downright, spot on. Don't let fools call in here pretending high-level church basketball? This clown had the nerves to say?
And you know he was really, you know that he was probably wearing Skechers too.
Pro kids, homie.
Anyways, what do you got, man?
Bro. He was playing some pro kids, homie.
Yeah. What do you got, man? What do you got, G-Man?
I like the way you corrected that kid, bro. You got to keep the show going like that. Fools will be scared to call into you. If you call them on there, you know what? The BS.
And you know me, I appreciate BS. I'm full of the BS. I want that. I encourage that. Hello, I have my caddy call in. But at least, come on.
He didn't. He had no response, no return. He had nothing to say.
If he would have said he played maybe mid-level church league, then I would have believed him.
Huh.
Yeah. What do you got, G-Man?
So I was calling in to grade the Lakers' performance. And I think that they should have gotten A for today's game, considering all the injuries, considering the coaching is so sporadic, and that's part of the problem. The players are doing what they have to do, but the coaches have to help them out. We need Pat Riley style, 20-second, timeouts. They need to control the flow. When they see that they have a lead or they're down, they have to call timeout. You have to you've got to rally the troops. Get these guys' minds, keep their brains in it. These young players are starting to play. LeBron is 5,895,000 years old, and he's older than dirt. But the guy is outperforming the young players. I just don't get it. Have some pride. You're making $1 million checks, too. Don't complain about LeBron making $50 million. But the guy's already put up $1 billion for them. So don't complain about his salary. Just look at what he's doing, try to emulate it, and just try to be a boss. And stop with the LeBron hate, Laker fans. We have way too high expectations, and we're actually performing way above our pay grade right now. So lay off, be happy, be satisfied. I don't know what else to say. I'm loving what the Lakers are doing. They're winning.
G-Man, see how you are?
What?
You and your logic,
what?
You and your, reasoning, you and the telling everybody to calm down. What's going on with you, bro? How dare you have how dare you have logic here?
I know, bro. I know. Logic and reasoning, bro, and philosophy on how to win and what winning is all about. I know it's crazy talk, bro.
Yeah.
Like my daughter Julia tells me, "Daddy, that's crazy talk." Yeah, it is crazy talk.
My man.
What else can we do?
My man, I appreciate you as always. Have yourself a good holiday. And you're right. The LeBron hate. He's gonna get it no matter what. You know that. LeBron's always going to get his hate. But tonight, I like the way that LeBron played. And I'm not going to say this, but I'm going to say it louder for the people in the back. When LeBron came on, was it second quarter? Luka was out there. Damn, did the ball move around the lot. Sure did, didn't it? Ball wasn't stuck in Luka's hands. Now, should LeBron be running the offense all the time? No. Should it run through Luka? Absolutely. But maybe Luka noticed that, hey, passing the ball is pretty good. Pretty good. Our good friend Clinton Yates sends me a text. My man was only trying to say that even in his BS league, that missing free throws will kill your team. But that was funny AF. Now, see why? Of course. We know this. Missing free throws are going to hurt you. Whether a church league, CYO, men's league, LA Fitness with DeAndre, right? Or you at the map, whatever, when they're telling you to Google me. But
6 foot and under league?
Hey, I once got kicked out of the 6 foot and under league.
Really?
It was a Filipino league, right? So I played one time. I kid you not, Funch. The league went from being 6'2", because I'm 6'1".
Yeah.
It went from 6'2" to all of a sudden, third game of the season, it was 6 foot and under.
Oh, my God.
And then, hey, you got to go. So me and my boy Steezo had to get kicked out.
Guilty. I played in one of those too.
Yeah, you were too tall. But see why I agree. The free throws are going to kill you. But there were so many things the Lakers did tonight that should have led them to a loss. But what they did positive also, in the first half, they only had one turnover. Luka, who has been a turnover machine, as much as we're getting on Luka for some bad things, he has some positive. He has been a turnover machine. Tonight, they're not trying to force those weird ones, the ones throwing them around. He only had one turnover. It was good for Luka. But the three-point shooting from Luka, and I was talking about this with Michael before the game, he's like, because Luka takes some of those hard three-point shots that he doesn't need to. There's no need for him to take certain step-back threes. And he shoots in the volume. 4 for 12 at the three-point land for Luka Dončić. But what I like about this game is that the Lakers found a way to get the victory. Right? A couple years ago, this would have been the loss. Find a way to get the win. Just like they did against the Suns on Sunday when Dillon Brooks and LeBron were going back and forth. And this is also where Marcus Smart got teed up at the end of the first half. So the Jazz started the third quarter at the free throw line because of technicals. And within a couple minutes, there was 3 technicals issued against the Lakers. But what do the Lakers need to do? Shore up the defense. So many wide open threes for the Jazz tonight. So many easy layups for the Jazz tonight. That is going to get exposed. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-3776. Do we have any sound of J.J. Redick? And if we do, let's hear for it right now, because I want to hear what J.J. had to say after this 143-135 victory.
Our defense in the first half was not good. Another game where, it's becoming a theme with our team. They shoot 15 points over expected. They made 5 more threes than expected. I mean, I can count in my brain the ones that were ridiculous shot making. Challenged them at halftime. I thought our defense was much better in the second half. It wasn't perfect. It was much better. The guys that came off the bench, Vando, Maxey, Jake in the second half really changed the game for us with their multiple efforts. And again, another game, another point of emphasis, just, winning the possession battle. You think about like special teams in football and quality control and all that stuff. And it's like, those are the guys that are going to make a difference with that, just getting you extra possessions. Maxey had an amazing chase down block, got the rebound, drew a foul. Vando on the offensive glass. Jake had a big putback in the second half. So again, those guys were excellent.
As Lakers head coach J.J. Redick, after the Lakers get the win in Utah, their 19th win of the season. I like this conversation that is going on in the ESPN LA YouTube chat between Walrus and Peter Acevedo. Both of them making excellent points tonight. And as much as I get on Acevedo, but when he wants to lock in, he's good. But when he wants to troll, he's not. But Walrus and Acevedo, good conversation going on between you two. And you can also check that out, the YouTube chat, on the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube page, brought to you by our good friends at Northridge Toyota. More of your phone calls coming up, and we're going to hear from Mike Trudell, who interviewed Luka Dončić. Lakers get win number 19 of the season. You're listening to Lakers Postgame Show on 710 ESPN.
Call Jacob.
In a city full of stars, one number shines the brightest. 800-345-6789. That's the new way to call Jacob. Same lawyer, same city, same results. Just easier to remember. Accident or injury, you know who to call. 800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob. 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
At RusNatCars.com, 'tis the season to find the new you. As LA car shoppers know, this is the time of year to find the best deals. Thinking about starting 2026 in a new 2026? Get started today at RusNatCars.com and shop over 2,000 luxury vehicles, including over 100 special lease offers on brands like Land Rover, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Porsche, and more. It's all in one place. RusNatCars.com. Your road awaits.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is now open. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe, just 15 miles south of Bakersfield, is your 24/7 home for all the action. Enjoy non-stop gaming, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment, all in one electrifying spot. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that legendary Hard Rock energy, the wait is over. Hard Rock Casino Tahoe is now open. This is how SoCal plays.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
This is the Lakers postgame show on 710 ESPN.
Highlights from tonight's Lakers game and your reaction on the Lakers line.
Call now to be part of the Lakers postgame show and react on the game.
Once again,
here's Beto Duran.
Luka Dončić triple-double. The Lakers win 143-135 in Utah. And Fantasy Springs Resort Casino is leveled up with all new rewards club, giving you more of what you want. And it might be your lucky day, because tonight Fantasy Springs Resort Casino is giving you a 2-night stay plus dinner and golf or bowling for two. Make any day your lucky day. Book now at FantasySpringsResort.com. And for those of you who've been lucky enough to get the Fantasy Springs Resort, let me just tell you this disclaimer right here. If you give Funch your info today, do not expect your package tomorrow. It takes a few weeks to get filtered out, sent to the right department.
We have to vent you to, stuff like that.
We have to make sure you haven't won repeatedly. We have to make sure you're a real person.
So 21 too.
Also, you're 21, and it's a process. It's just because Funch gets it, he has to email it to somebody else. That person has to send it to their boss. It's a process. So patience, people. You'll get it eventually. All right. Good. All right. Just little things we got to clear up when we're in this crazy studio. But interesting game tonight. Luka Dončić gets history made. Third time in franchise history, a Lakers player has recorded a triple-double with 45 or more points. Also, in tonight's win, Luka recorded his first 40-point triple-double as a Laker, so he's joining Elgin, Magic, and Jerry West as the 4 players in franchise history to accomplish such a feat, as per the Lakers PR department. Luka Dončić had the walk-off interview with our good friend Mike Trudell. Let's hear that from Spectrum Sportsnet.
Here is Mike. All right, Luka, it wasn't always easy tonight. What did you guys do better in the fourth quarter to pull away from Utah?
Let's get some stops. It's a couple stops in a row. And then we score in the other end. I make two threes in a row, which was a miracle, so we went from there.
Yeah, you were a little cold, but got those done when it counted. How about Marcus Smart, 3 for 3 from 3 early in the quarter?
Great. Great. He's been just great. But his intensity on defensive end, that's what helps us on the offense. He got to stop fouling a little bit, but other than that, he good.
All right, Billy Mack was talking about on the broadcast, Jackson Hayes in 7 games against Utah is perfect from the field. You contributed to that tonight, threw him a lot of alley-oops. What did you see from him?
Me and him have a special connection, I think. just on the lobs. Every time I see somebody's behind, he's behind the pick and roll, I'll throw that up. I know he can fly, so that's a good chemistry right there.
All right, so you guys are 12-3, I believe, on the road now for the season. I know you take some pride in trying to silence buildings. What have you guys put together away from home so far?
Yeah, I was glad somebody was talking to me in the second quarter, so it got me fired up. But that just explained. It's always tough to play on the road. 12-3, I think it's an amazing record, and we got to build on that.
All right, Luka, happy holidays. Thanks again for the e-bike.
Thank you.
All right, Billy, back to you.
Thanks for the e-bike, Trudell. Appreciate you giving it to me, Mike. Your kids don't need that. Of course, Luka Dončić, if you saw it on social media, gave every single member of the Lakers basketball operations, broadcasters, and players an e-bike valued between $3,000 to $4,000. Awesome gift from Luka Dončić, and Trudell gets one, and MT gets one. You heard him talk about people talking to him. In the second quarter, there was a fan courtside that was just chirping at Luka. In the fourth quarter, Luka had a beautiful shot that he knocked down, and he just looked at that fan and told him to sit down, put his hand down, which is always fascinating. I've been to a lot of NBA arenas, and some of the worst trash talking I've ever heard was in Utah. You might think, okay, more conservative, proper. No. Anything with the Lakers, they will be vile about it. So it's also fascinating to me when people pay thousands of dollars to sit courtside and feel that they can just pop off at an NBA player. It's crazy that you can do that. And I see the YouTube chat brought to you by Northridge Toyota is talking about Dalton Knecht. Now, Dalton dropped the 30-piece the other night with the South Bay Lakers. And I got some messages from a couple people like, oh, Dalton Knecht dropped 30 in G League. And I don't want to sound like I'm a hater here. I'm not trying to be the hater. Knecht tonight, 4 minutes, took a shot, missed it. It's not that he's not an NBA player. He's just not a good NBA player right now. Does he have the ability and the tools? Absolutely. Is he a player that you can rely on? No. Is he a player that you're going to have confidence on? No. And I see the conversations going back and forth there. And as a guy who fills in on South Bay Laker games, so my boy Rashawn Haylock does the play-by-play for South Bay Lakers. And when he's not available, either Trudell or myself would do it, get some games. And I work with AC Green. And when you're at a South Bay Laker game one night and you're at an NBA game the next night, you can just tell why guys are in the G League. They have the ability to be in the NBA, but they lack the consistency to be in the NBA. In baseball, there's a term called the 4A guy. Guys that are in AAA and the majors, but they're up, down, and they can't hang. They're a little too good for AAA, but they're not good enough for the major leagues. And that's the problem with Dalton Knecht. And Walrus, I see you talking about the sports psychologist. That's not an issue. It's not that they don't give him the resources. It's not that he's talked to about it. It's just he's not knocking down shots. And when you're J.J. Redick and you're trying to win. Now, if you put Dalton Knecht in Charlotte, in New Orleans, oh, hey, shoot as much as you want. But J.J. already has a tight rotation of 8 players, sometimes 9. Heck, Vanderbilt was part of the number crunch. It's about producing when your number is called. Other players are going to have a longer leash. Other players can get away with things. And I know we've had those conversations here. It's about what you've done and what you've shown. Gabe Vincent is going to have more of an opportunity to play than Dalton Knecht. Because Dalton Knecht does not look right. And is it mental with Knecht? Possibly. Is it mechanical? Possibly. But I'll tell you this. If you're still stuck, this is just the Dalton Knecht thing. If you're still stuck on what could have happened last year with the trade, and we're in December from something happened last season, if that's what it is, and I don't know what it is, nobody's talked to him anymore. You know why? Because nobody cares about that anymore. It's what are you doing right now? And you know what you're doing right now? You're watching Luka Dončić dominate. You're watching Luka Dončić put on a show. You're watching LeBron put on a show. And you're watching guys, when they get their name called, be ready. And Jared Vanderbilt, the last 2 games, has been a pro's pro. Missed 10 games because he wasn't on the rotation. He was on the bench, buried. Could have easily just been moping, which he wasn't. But Jared Vanderbilt, name called last game, boom. Called tonight, boom. Performing. Jake LaRavia, another player. Name called. People have been calling here on the postgame show, why is LaRavia getting certain kind of minutes? Why is he getting, because LaRavia tonight, take perfect opportunity. 12 points, 6 boards, 4 assists for Jake LaRavia. One of his better games as a member of the Lakers. Excellent signing. Been showing. Maxi Kleber, 19-5. He's been dealing with that lower back issue. Finally available for you, right? Get things done. Next man up. Marcus Smart, solid. Next man up. You get the win, and you move on. Get the win, move on. Peter Acevedo, DK is probably one of the best practice shooters on the Lakers. When he gets out of his head, he's going to be lights out. Some players can't play in L.A., let's face it. It's not about playing in L.A., and it's not about the lights being too big. Remember, this guy was balling at SEC, right? At Tennessee. It's not about the lights being too big. It's about shriveling up in the moment. It's about being too tight, right? It's about not being ready. And all of us, Phil Jackson used to say this about certain players. He's a great 4 o'clock shooter. And if you've ever seen an NBA player just shoot to warm up and you're like, they don't miss. But then the game comes on, and when the pressure's on, you're not ready for it. LeBron, always ready. Luka, always ready. The greats, always ready. Michael Funches, always ready. That's why he's a great. Of course,
man.
That's why he's a great.
Come on, swinging,
producer.
baby. Swinging.
Right. A lot of stuff going on. Like they said in Bull Durham, we got a lot of things going on here. All right? We got to find a chicken. Candlesticks always make a great gift. Tomorrow is a busy day. 7 to 10. Sedano and Cap and Morales. Actually, let me get it right. Tomorrow, Beto and Cap. Woo! 7 a.m., sucker. We're going to be there. Morales ain't there. Sedano's gone. I'm in. Bergman is in. Cappy's in. 7 to 10. We're taking over. I even texted Cappy. I'm like, Cappy, this is going to be the last time we work together. He said, why? Because after this, they're going to want to give us a national show. That's what they want to do. Exactly. So there's a lot of programming going on, and we'll be talking about the Rams, talking about the Lakers, and a lot of shenanigans. And I texted Cappy and let you know what we got to do. We got to have an airing of grievances. Festivus is the 23rd, but we might have the 710 Festivus tomorrow. Great job by everybody behind the scenes, making it happen here at 710 ESPN. Too many people to name because it took an entire village today to make it happen. I'm Bethel Duran. Lakers get the victory, 143-135, win number 19 on the season. We will talk to you mañana, 7 a.m. Bethel and the crew here on 710 ESPN.
Lakers Jazz from Salt Lake City is the final. Game 26 of the NBA season is in the books from Utah.
Lakers basketball on ESPN LA. Presented by Michelob Ultra. No matter what you're playing for, make it superior with Michelob Ultra. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Driven by Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Visit CadillacofBeverlyHills.com.
Lakers basketball is presented by Fantasy Springs Resort Casino.
Thank you for listening to Lakers basketball tonight against the Jazz. Game 27 of the season is Saturday night in Inglewood as the Lakers battle the Clippers. Coverage begins at 6 p.m. with